Okay, let's move that where it's supposed to be instead of in front of everything. Let me know when you guys can hear me again, and we'll resume normal. Sure enough, Elgato was working perfectly fine through all of this. But for some reason, OBS just decided to completely break down because the Elgato stream was never actually interrupted. It was still streaming through the Elgato properly, but for some reason OBS just decided it didn't want to work anymore. I don't know. Hopefully that's not a consistent problem. I've only had that happen twice, today and at Christmas. I actually have to move myself out of the way here because the screen is too wide. So let me just adjust that down. Sorry about the extra layer of scuff today. There's always at least a little bit of it, but normally it doesn't cause the entire program to explode. So, we'll get that taken care of. Anyway, new emote aside, we're going to be playing Melty Blood today. Am I good at Melty Blood, you might ask? And I will say no. I think it's cool, and so we're going to play it. And that's about as far as that question goes. I'm going to do some offline stuff, but if anybody does want to play, I will be going online. Redeem the ad, just want to get in before the nothing. So you did redeem the ad? I don't think I saw the ad redeem. What did you enter for the ad redeem? I'll just throw it up there. The redeem probably happened once I was closing out of OBS. Oh wait, actually I can probably just check in the background window. Shit, you know what? You know what happened? The delicate juggling act called not having a GPU that you can work with on your computer. I had my stream running in the, I keep a window open so I can actually see all of the information from the stream, but I always pause the stream because OBS uses your GPU, and since I don't have a GPU, it offloads all of the all that to the CPU instead, and it becomes really tricky whenever anything else is running in the background, and the stream was running in the background, and apparently that was enough to just crash everything really bad. So that's fun. Free ad space, here we go. Can we put that in there? I don't know if we can. I'll see if it lets me, but I'm assuming it probably won't let me. Search 3 wow. Let's see if it works. No, it's not letting me do anything. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm not allowed to do anything right now. Let me see here. Search 3 wow. Okay, I'm just not allowed to edit the text anymore, so that's just what the text is going to be. Because it's not letting me click on anything. Thank you, OBS. Very, very good day you're having today. Much appreciated. Thank you, Stream Elements, for letting everyone know I'm playing Melty Blood. It is a new stream, that's fair. Anyone who just showed up can have that in the chat, I guess. Yeah, so that's that. Let's bounce over to the schedule screen now that everything's up and running. And go over what we're doing this week. So this week is mostly new and changed. Because I actually ran a poll to see which one to start. Because I've been talking about starting Automata, and I've been talking about starting Shin Megami Tensei 3 on the stream. And there was a lot of people interested in both of those. So DMC5, which we started last week, will return. But this week we're going to have basically 4 out of 5 games or new things on the schedule this week. So it's pretty different outside of 13 Sentinels, which is a long one, so I want to keep it on the schedule until it's done, because otherwise we'll be playing it for years, and also there's a lot of plot to keep track of, so I'd rather not take too many breaks from that game. Today, as I said, we're playing Melty Blood. Nothing on Wednesday as usual. Thursday, we're going to be playing... Yeah, there's going to be more of it. It's going to be great. It's going to keep being dumb, and all of the dramatic cutscenes are going to keep getting stupider. Thursday we're going to be playing Sonic Mania. We're playing it with a whole bunch of mods enabled. I've talked about that in the past a little bit, but if you didn't hear me talk about it, you'll just have to be surprised what the mods are. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on with that game, and it's going to be a mess. Most of them don't. That's a lie. I was going to say most of them don't affect gameplay, and that is the biggest lie I've ever said. Most of them do affect gameplay, so there you have it. Yeah, here's the thing, though. Like, part of the reason it's so funny is because it's such a bad idea, but they went so hard on filming those cutscenes live action. Like, they did all that, like, okay, well, let's put a video of you, but we'll shrink it down so you're scaled correctly. Like, they didn't have to go that extra mile, but because they went the extra mile to do those little edits inside of the cutscenes, it makes it so much better. Like, the whole thing is supposed to be bad, but like, if they were just running around the room and they didn't have any of that special effects stuff they were doing on the site, it wouldn't be nearly as interesting as like the dumb shit they're throwing in there just to be like, oh well, have a giant fake van that will slide across the floor, and this guy's gonna be wearing a bird suit as he walks around, and just all the ridiculous stuff. And yeah, you know, there are just so many Let's Plays of DMC5 out there. It's so easy to get the actual cutscenes that I figured I'd just do an LP with the really dumb version, just to change it up. But it's easy enough to find the actual cutscenes. I haven't watched all of them yet, but I've watched a substantial amount of it, and I'm probably going to just kind of watch them off stream while we're playing through, just so I can, like, you know, compare to the real thing. Unless there's a theater viewer in the game, in which case we could just watch the cutscenes after the fact, too. Maybe we'll just look them up on YouTube after we're done playing it or something. So you can see the real things as well as the goofy fake ones. Anyway, Friday we're going to be starting Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. It says Noctlock on there because we're going to be doing stupid Nuzlocke rules for it, which is a terrible idea with an SMT game, and it's going to be awful. And it'll probably fail miserably. And if I don't know. I'm going to lose. We'll figure out the consequences when we get there. Saturday, we're going to be doing some Nier Automata. I'm doing a slightly, big air quotes, slightly abridged version of a playthrough on that. I've actually played the game quite a bit, but I haven't finished the very last ending, so there will be a little bit of, like, you know, streamer surprise thrown in there. There are 5 main endings to the game, and there are essentially 3+ complete playthroughs of the game that you would play normally. We'll fail and burn hard on SMT. It's going to be some. I mean, that's the point. That's the point. It absolutely was supposed to. I'm familiar with the series. I've played many SMT games. I actually only ever watched Nocturne, but I watched the full game many years ago. I played a lot of SMT4, and I played a lot of Strange Journey. Those are the ones I have the most experience with, and then of course I've played a lot of the Persona games as well. I did Eternal Punishment, and then I did Persona 3, and then I did Persona 4. And some of Persona 5, I need to finish that eventually. But I do have experience with the mainline games, to an extent, because I played a couple of them. And I've watched Shin Megami Tensei 3 because I didn't actually own a PS2 of my own back when that game first came out, and now I can play it. But I realize it's going to be a recipe for disaster, but I'm not really super big on playing Pokemon. And I figured, you know what, I want to get on the Nuzlocke thing with the game property I'm a lot more interested in playing myself on stream. And so I picked, you know, a notoriously difficult game to do that with. Anyway, with Nier we're going to be doing a kind of a faster-paced combination of the A and the B run, because we're basically going to be doing A and B, over-leveled. The important thing, if you're not familiar with the story, is I'm going to make sure we hit every major story beat of the game as best I can. But it'll be, basically we'll be doing an A playthrough with a little bit of B thrown in. And then we'll be doing playthrough C. And we'll be doing the stuff that you need for ending E as well. So it's going to actually cover the full length of the game. But the thing with that game is there is a lot of repetition in it. And rather than just start over fresh, I figure I'll just do kind of like a streamlined playthrough that hits all the story beats and a little bit of all the gameplay. Because again, I have a lot of stuff I want to play, and that's still going to be quite a few streams doing it that way, so I think that'll be fun. And then Sunday, we're going to go back to 13 Sentinels again. So yeah, still really enjoying that game, and lots of plot twists all the time. So that's cool. Taking a drink of coffee. I need to breathe for a second. I have not been breathing. Oh, oxygen is kind of cool. Gotta love oxygen. That's crazy when you like fill your lungs with that, and then you're like, that's what breathing feels like. How's everybody doing today? You having a good day, Raz? Lurkers, if you're in the chat, I hope you're also having yourself a good day so far. Having many funs, or being very productive, one or the other. Anyway, let's get the Melty Blood back up. I'm a little lower energy today because I was feeling a little sick. It's kind of a bummer for a big fighting game day, but maybe my energy levels will pick up once we start getting into the action here a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. But I've been looking forward to playing more of this. Played a bit of it off stream. Not a ton though. Anyway, we're in the network menu. I was just watching online replays to make sure my audio levels were reasonable. And we'll get over to the gameplay stuff. Yay, gameplay stuff. It's exciting. Alright, so we're going to start with just some single player shit. You know, that means if anybody wants to join in on multiplayer, there's time. And then I can get a little bit of training in before jumping online as well. I imagine we probably won't have too many actual player matches. The whole platform limitation is kind of a bummer with these fighting game nights. I do always promote what I'm playing ahead of time on Twitter, so if anyone ever wants to join, I'm going to try to make the fighting game thing a regular part of the schedule on Tuesday nights going forward, until something changes and I have to switch the date. But I would always love to play with people. Unfortunately, I have to play on a PS4, and that does limit the pool on a lot of games. I know some things like Street Fighter 5 and whatever do crossplay, but I don't know what all titles do crossplay. Anyway, we're going to single player. This is the Melty Blood. It's don't talk, arcade, not right now. It's based off of the visual novel, which name I will say to you shortly. You need to quit talking. Okay, fine. We're backing out of the menu if you're just going to talk over me. You lost your menu privileges. Okay. Melty Blood is based off of the visual novel that has the name that I'm about to say, and the name that I'm about to say is the name of that visual novel, and that visual novel is made by Type Moon, and it is called Tsukihime. And I think it got a remake really recently, too. It did get a remake really recently. Yeah. Hello, DJ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just getting into a little of the deep, extensive knowledge I know about the Melty Blood franchise. It's based off the Tsukihime game, and that got a remake, but the remake is not in English right now. I played this one a little bit, and then I played a bunch of Actors Again, which was like the last one that came out. This one has like brand new sprites, so the roster is significantly smaller than it was in the last one, but it's still a lot of fun. And I'm glad to, and it's actually on consoles, whereas the last one you couldn't get on consoles, so it's nice that it's kind of like getting out there more. And Actors Again was very excellent. I always had to play it on keyboard because I could never get my stick or my controller to work properly with that game, and I know that the Steam version had a lot of jank to it, and that was part of it. But I'm also lazy. But now there's this version, so that's fine. And yeah, so DJ, we are going to do some user matches later. I don't know if this has crossplay or not, because I'm on PS4. But if you want to play, you're more than welcome to join in. But we're just going to start with some single player first. Maybe something easy like some story mode. get some of that deep story lore that everyone loves in the fighting games. I like story mode lore in fighting games. I think I touched on this before. It's just kind of this weird thing where, like, if I want to play a fighting game, typically I just want to throw myself into the fights. So, like, things like BlazBlue, it's like the story mode's interesting, but, like, it's way too much story when I just want to, like, start beating things up. And that can be kind of crazy. And then, like, the new Melty gears do the story where it's like, no, there aren't fights. There just aren't fights. If you want to play story mode, you just play story mode. Which leads to me often not actually getting around to the story mode, even though I should. I kind of prefer when they just do arcades with, like, intros and outros. Because then I can just fight more often. But we're going to do story right now, because my energy levels are still kind of all over the place, and, I feel like it. Yeah! Also, DJ! I can't remember, I have a new emote, so, if you can, no, wait, I can't remember if you're subbed or if you're not subbed, but if you're not subbed, you can do the, unlock a random sub emote. I thought I had choose an emote to unlock, and you can choose to unlock it too. But I have a new emote, and I've been showing it off in chat because I'm very proud of it. It's not the one I was making today on Twitter. That one's not approved yet. It's this one. Yeah, I like that one though. I just made it. Yeah, other than that, let's get into the game. No more stalling. Story mode. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, thank you for subscribing. That works too. Yeah, you can either choose to unlock an emote, or you can just do what you did and give me a subscription. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Story mode. Let's do it. Normal. Apparently I did the easy one at some point, but we're not babies, so. Unbelievable. Changing sex is a bit much. Why choose this Far East Island nation for reincarnation? You're like shooting from the hip with your monthly prime. That's always fun. I know my prime is weird because I throw it from channel to channel constantly. And then sometimes I just forget I have a prime for like a month and a half. You don't even pay for your actual prime membership. Yeah, that's always fun. I mean, I didn't say that out loud. I know that's supposed to be that's on the down low. If Bezos happens to be watching the stream, you didn't hear anything, Bezos. Get out of here. Or whoever's actually in charge of Prime memberships. Could there be some interesting conditions here? Oh well, that's got nothing to do with me. It's a small town, so it'll only take a couple days to smoke him out. Just you wait, Roa. I'll take care of this in no time. I hope it's really weird having the game talk at you and me talk at you at the same time, and I hope the volume levels make it really hard to hear either of us. Hold on, sound settings. There we go. That's better. I'll just voice them. Now are they not going to talk during the actual fights and it's going to be weirdly quiet? Because I turned the voice all the way down? We'll see. Maybe. Yep. I'm glad the voice isn't... You can't just do the voice for, Okay, hold on. That's weird. Let's turn voice down low. I don't actually remember what the commands are here. I've only really played as, what's her name? Kahaku? The funny maid. She's the only one I really know anything specifically with so far. Alright, what do we got? Wait, you're pushing the wrong button is what we got. Let's see. Those are our moon skills. They're skills that come from the moon, because it's a type moon game, and it's type moon because the moon is very important. You might know Type Moon from their other hit franchise, not Melty Blood. But we're talking about Melty Blood here, because it's the only one I know anything about. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's the special attacks. Out of my way. There's a bunch of follow-ups. Okay. What are you doing? Where'd you go? I have this tendency to make fun of people who like Fate because I've just never gotten around to, like, I have no actual issue with Fate. I just, like, I'm lazy and there's a lot of it. But I like playing Melty, and therefore I like to act like I have some sort of sense of supremacy, because I am a fan of one thing made by the people that's way less popular than the other thing made by the same people. It's a very, very great quality to have. That was not hard. I was just pushing buttons, confused, and I managed to win. So normal AI is not very difficult. Hello, Alistair. Just wanted to drop by with you. Great stream. Thank you. I hope you have a good night yourself. Thank you for dropping by. These stages, I mean, it's not really surprising they remind me. Now, okay, the visual novel originally is by Type Moon, but the fighting games also have French Thread working on them. And they also did Under Night and Birth, which I really like Under Night and Birth a lot. That's actually, I know Melty Blood because of Under Night, and these stages remind me of the Under Night stages. Unfortunately, the one character I initially knew from Melty Blood because of Under Night isn't actually in the new Melty Blood yet, but I'm sure she'll end up getting added as DLC eventually. Her name is Eltman in Under Night, but her name is like Sion in Melty Blood. This is Fate. So the thing about this is Saber. The thing about Saber is that she is the Fate Stay Night. She the night. It was nighttime, and they needed the Fate to stay, so she became the Fate Stay Night, and then the night didn't lose. I kind of want to play Tsukihime at some point on stream if there's like a fan translation, because like I'd like to know more about like the original story for these characters. Okay. Yeah, normal AI in this game is not very good. This is the same issue I was having with Grandblood. Should probably just stick with like hard when I'm playing the AI opponents. Because a hard AI opponent is still way easier than like a basic online opponent. Any day. In most games anyway. Noelle! One of the new DLC characters is a very cool looking version of this character, and I think that's supposed to be like a major spoiler for the main game. So that's kind of cool. I like when DLC characters spoil major plot points of their own game. Like for instance, if you have been interested in playing Persona 4 ever, you might want to avoid the Persona Arena when they re-release it, because the DLC characters just straight up spoils like that entire game. Which, it's cool that the character's there for people who played it, but it sucks for anyone who hasn't had a chance to play the original game. And it's always kind of like a weird thing when your fighting game is a tie-in to something else, because you can really... Well, there's a story going on. An agent of the church, I'm impressed. You made it this far with your abilities. I doubt you'll get in my way, so I can pretend I never saw you, but... Yes, I'm getting a whiff of someone I hate, and it's coming from you. Oh, Arcade, who we're playing as, is a vampire. And then, Noelle, who's the other one, has a crucifix and therefore probably does not like vampire. Very good. Guess I'll get rid of you after all. Eep, wait! You got the wrong person. Our names are similar, but I'm totally different. Uh-oh, this true ancestor is really out to get me. If that's the case, so be it. But don't underestimate this unsightly nobody. Now we're gonna beat her up. Okay. Don't do attacks when you're fighting me. You're supposed to just stand there and take it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get hit by that. Yep, I got hit by that. Alright, well I'm glad I was talking about how easy it was and I'm losing. So that's good. Don't do it! Don't do it! Okay. That worked out alright. You guys hear the funky music? It's very funky. Oh yeah, she's got the Wolverine. That's kind of cool. The Berserker Barrage kind of stuff going on. I like that. Pretty easy so far, though. Alright. So, DJ, you said you're a fan of Melty Blood, and you mentioned, at least playing the last one. Have you played the new one at all? Actually, it's interesting. So, I've been playing it this week, since like a week ago. But, apparently, there are 2 new DLC characters coming out for free. So 2 new free DLC characters coming out on the 14th, I believe. So it's a pretty good time to jump in, the 14th anyway, or close to the 14th, because the roster is going to be expanding and you don't even have to pay extra for it. Just been playing a lot of Stride. I see. I should pick up some time, it's good. But the games are expensive too, I get that. Yeah, they're going to add, Blood, I say. That is right. Hello, Dia. Welcome to the stream. What an appropriate redeem. Let me just get this game paused real quick. Okay, that's a good place to pause. I got a moment of safety afterwards. Okay, let me just pop up that redeem real quick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, also, Dia, there's a new emote in the chat, so I'm gonna post it. Look at it. Admire it while I change clothes. This one. Alright, I'm gonna change my outfit. Sure do love that red ink. Never gets old. Very, very tasty stuff. I know I'm not supposed to drink it anymore because how bad it turned out the first time, but it's really hard to help myself sometimes. It is what it is, you know? Anyway, let me get back on over. Yeah, you know, I'm just so floored by the taste of that gamer juice box right there that my hair started changing color and my mind was blown. That's what's going on in the chat. Nightmare Zone. Here I am. Hello again. Now I get to play this game with one eye, so that's cool. Alright, thank you for the redeem. And let's jump back over to my brand new gameplay screen. It's so different than the last one. Ooh, wow. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It was not an intentional design decision. This is just what happens when you drink too much red ink and you end up in a weird Halloween-inspired coma for a month. And it's also what happens when you decide to willingly drink more of it and go back there in your off time. So yeah, let's play some more Melty Blood. Should probably make the chat a thing on that transition screen so I don't accidentally wipe the chat every time I change my costume. So I will work on updating that for next time. If I remember, which I'll probably forget. But I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best. Hey, no, you're not supposed to do a throw. No, your command grab bullshit. Maybe, you know what, maybe next week I'll... It's not going to be the 14th next Tuesday, right? 14th is not till next Friday. Next week I'll do Strive. I've been meaning to give Strive a third try, so I'll do that on stream next Tuesday. So, I don't know if that has crossplay, but if it has crossplay, fight me. That's what'll happen. I like throwing. Throwing's nice. One of the mixed bloods of this country, aren't you? You have some human in you, but you're still more beast than human. How have you survived this long? Next stage. Arcade versus Miyako Arima. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying her name right, by the way. It's spelled really funny, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced arcade. But if I'm wrong, let me know, because I've heard a lot of pronunciations out there for her, because it's a very strange word. Hey! Don't punch me when I'm trying to do a cool thing. It's really fucking rude. Oh, okay, that's not great. Oh, and you know what, I actually forgot. Something that's great about this. So unfortunately, Strive actually won't work with my fight stick, which is really sad because all the previous Guilty Gears did. But I guess Arc Systems has just kind of stopped putting the backwards compatibility legacy stuff in their fighting games at this point. So they're kind of worrying about next generation rather than last generation at this point. But this game actually lets me use my fight stick, so I'm gonna actually bust that out next time I play this one. I like throwing brats. It's very satisfying. Winner! Oh, also I'm gonna go back to BlazBlue at some point soon too, because that game's got good netcode now apparently, so that's exciting. Got a lot of characters the last BlazBlue, since like, pretty sure all of the BlazBlue games have just been built on the same game. So they have like a huge roster and they didn't have to start over since it was the same basic engine for all of them. But that'll be fun. I feel like Melty Blood though, despite me not knowing a whole lot about it, is probably my favorite feeling fighting game. And I think a lot of that was like, I played Under 9 and I was like, damn, this game feels really good. And that's just like, I like this amount of speed and this amount of air mobility is just like my favorite thing to have in a game. I love anime fighters so much. I don't necessarily always even care about the source material, but when it's like a crossover or, you know, I haven't played any visual novels that these are based off of, but I like the feel. It's a good feel. I was gonna say mouth feel, but that's not the right thing. That's for eating or drinking, not for games. I don't put games in my mouth normally. So not her, but the other maid is the one that I've actually goofed around with the most in this game. But what's cool about the maids is there's 2 maids, and you can actually play as both of them as a tag team, which is really cool. It was kind of crazy in the last Melty Blood, because there were like a whole bunch of different combinations of tag teams. Like there was one where you had a maid and one of them was a robot maid. And then there were tag teams where like they would have the Neko arcs, which are like the little mascot cat people you've seen around. I'm sure you've seen around. Like if I go to my schedule right now, if you look in the top left corner in the background, that's the cats I'm talking about. Those are from this game. Those are from Melty Blood. I don't know if they're in... I know they showed up in Fate at some point too, but I'm pretty sure Neko Arc is originally... I mean, Neko Arc is Neko Arcade, Arcade being the character from this game. So I'm pretty sure the entire character concept came from Melty first, but I could be wrong. It might have been something from the visual novel too, for all I know. Either way, there were funny tag team combinations with the maids and the cats and robots and stuff, and it was entertaining. Back to this stuff. But they still have like the individual maids in this one, and then the maid combo where you can like switch between them on the fly. Which I'd like for in both maids, so I can eventually play that one better. I don't think there's any reason you can't just play as the tag team and just use one of them. But I feel like if you're gonna use the tag team, you might as well go all in on using both of them. You're asking if I'll drink your blood? I would appreciate it if you didn't mistake me for some third-rate vampire. So this story mode is definitely more an arcade mode, which I am grateful for. Stage 7? What's it gonna be? Not Vlav! Vlav the Impaler. That spirit, just like a white sacred mountain. There's no doubt about it. We finally meet Princess of the True Ancestors. Who are you? I don't remember a dead apostle like you. Are you a newbie who's only arrived in the last 100 years? Yo, that reminds me, have you guys seen, not the show, but the movie, What They Do in the Shadows? I fucking love that movie. I haven't actually seen the show, but the movie was really funny. I rewatched it this last year. I say that because it's got vampires who are like super, super old and vampires who are like new. But the whole thing's like a mockumentary, and it's really funny. It's a really funny mockumentary on like vampire life. I highly recommend it. Anyway, back to what we're doing, the video game. Quit distracting me, chat. I'm Vlav Archangel. We've met before, just once. I've been following your shadow from across the ocean. But neither of us can stay here for long. This town is warm like decay, yet cold like the void. I'll cut your head off and partake of your heart. That will surely cure my disease. I see. I wasn't really planning on it, but if you want to die so much, I'll help you out. Don't worry. I won't leave any traces of you behind. It's the least I can do for such a brave brute coming from me without any strategy. Oh, she means business. Let's go. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Not my feet. Not my feet. Hey, I said not my feet. Aim for my face like a real vampire final boss. I'm so ready to jump online with this game and just get completely demolished, because I don't feel like I can prepare me at all here. Oh, wait a second. I forgot. Do I have a double tap? I do! That's a thing. I forgot there's a lot of the characters have the traditional Street Fighter motions, but they also have like a down, down, and then your attack button move as well. Did the first 3 sets of tutorials for Guilty Gear 5 and then immediately jumped into lobbies. I feel that. You get that. I still need to figure out the character that I want to play in that. Because at first I started with May, but I don't like how she plays in this version. I'm thinking I might play Ram. I think I could get used to the new Ram up. But yeah, I don't want to play May anymore because all of my favorite Matrix are not in the game anymore. But I didn't really know Ram to begin with, and she seems cool in this one, so that might be what I do. Chaos is weird. I messed around with him very briefly. Oh, and dang. He made all that fuss and now he won't come out. Does he have more restraint now than before? Well, I've no other choice but to search the hard way, even though that's a human thing. Oops, that was close. I almost fell. Just clumsy. Strange, I'm not equipped with wasteful functions like tripping over rocks. Seems like I haven't recovered from those wounds I got from the lava. But what is this? Strange, my heart is beating so fast. How nice would it be if I got news tomorrow that Roa's been found? Yay, ending! I hope you guys are paying attention to the plot, because I wasn't. I'm waving at you right now, and that's not going to show up because my arms don't animate. Yay! Right now, your scrubby ass press S for success, Soul. Hey, you know what? If you're having fun with Soul, that's all that matters. You know? Sometimes fun characters just have moves that are super, super good. But if you're having fun with the character, then you're having fun with the character. No foul there. But yeah, Chaos is very strange. His mechanics do not feel like a Guilty Gear character. Even with Guilty Gear Strive definitely feels different from older Guilty Gear games, for sure. That being said, Chaos feels different from Guilty Gear Strive characters by a large margin. It is very weird. A couple even use RICs. You have your own basic combos. Okay. Nice. I would like to see your basic combos. We should fight next week. And then I'll see your basic combos. And you can see my, whatever I pick up when I play this game on stream next week. Maybe I'll practice a little bit this weekend to prepare for it or something. Yeah! Alright, we're gonna do that. Next Tuesday, we'll do some Guilty Gear. If you're available at the same time, we can do that. If there's a different day that works better for you, let me know. I'll work my schedule around it. Thank you for playing. Well, that's it. We played Multi-Blood. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Now I'm going to keep playing. When you're done with stream, and let's get crunk. Alright. Oh. I probably wouldn't be down to play after stream today. But, I would be down to play. Because I'm feeling a little sick today, so I'm probably going to take it easy after today. But I would like to play soon. Eyeballs? What are the eyeballs about? What are the eyeballs doing? What's going on? Anyway. Oh, wait. See, I can't actually... What's unfortunate is the Nico feed is actually an extension for Twitch. It doesn't actually show up on my screen while I'm streaming. So I don't actually see the Nico stuff. And I think it's really cool, which is why I added it. But, like, as the streamer, I never actually get to see it in action. But I'm glad it looks good, because I like the text scroll across the screen aesthetic. I think that's a lot of fun. We'll just, before we go online with anything, just we can maybe just bounce through the characters real quick, just to kind of look at them all. Go to the free training. Do that. So yeah, smaller roster than the last one, but still decent size, and yeah, 2 more people coming soon, so that'll be good. It's really funny, the next 2 characters who are coming, because the, I'll show them after we look at the roster, but like, the designs are like the polar opposite end of the spectrum. One of them is like the most anime fighter design ever, and the other is like, it's a white t-shirt and jeans. But she also has hair. So there you go, very distinct character design. I mean, Arcade is not super complicated either, but it's fairly basic. It doesn't show on the clip? Oh, did you make a clip? Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah. Unfortunately, if there was an extension, I couldn't find another extension for it. That was the only one I could find, because if there was a way for me to just get a browser source and put it in the stream itself, I would do it that way. But I couldn't find that version of the Nico Nico extension. Sadly. That's why I have my little text scroll at the top of the screen. Actually, the whole URAD here is my makeshift, like, I want to have some sort of text scrolling thing on the screen, and the Nico Nico extension doesn't work, so I have the ad thing. So Arcade, main character, there's also Red Arcade. I don't really know all the differences between them. They're similar characters for sure, but their moves are slightly different, their stats are slightly different, but it's the same basic move list between both of them, I believe. Akiyatono, and I don't really know how most of these characters play. I'll just look down. Yeah, the weird thing with Melty plays super well, it's fast, I really like the feel of it, and it has a lot of, like, really basic designs, which I always thought was really funny, because it's like, it's super hyped to play, but it's like the most boring roster ever. And that's, Noelle's design is pretty cool, that one's actually pretty fun. And, actually, let's jump into CL. CL's cool because she has, like, 3 different costumes throughout playing as her. Let's do that real quick. So we should just show off the supers again, because I always really like showing off the supers, and then after that we'll jump online. So, I know she has one that comes out with her big finisher attack. I feel like there were 3 total. One of them might just be like a victory screen outfit, but there's one that'll happen when she's doing her... this one? Oh yeah, different outfit, and then she has like a sick, what do you even call that? It's not a crossbow, because it's not actually shooting anything, I don't think. It's just kind of like a high force, blunt force trauma tool, which is cool. Just don't... There's a name for it, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. We have that one. I feel like she's probably got, like, the sickest specials. She's a character I learned, for sure. Anyway, we're just gonna bounce through all of those real quick. Can we do that without going back to the menu? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Let's just go through all of them. I didn't do Arcade's big finisher thing, so we'll do that right now. Get cubed. Alright. And then the other one was that. Yeah. It's so easy to switch characters in this in the training mode. I love it when training modes don't make you back out to the menu to change things. It's amazing. Like, I think you can even cross change the stage too. Yeah, you can. Which is rad. There's that one's okay. How's this one though? It's pretty cool. I don't think it's as good as the last one, but it's alright. The best characters, or okay character and the best character. They're both good, but Kohaku is the best one. Let me see both. I think we could probably get both of their supers through this actually. So let's see. I don't even know everything that's going on there, but good enough. Tag team, see they're a tag team combo. But like, how can you not think this is the greatest character in the game? Look at her. She's amazing. When she jumps backwards, she has cat ears. But also, she has battle potted plants. Battle potted plants. Holy fuck, that's the best thing ever. And she's got the quick draw, which I love quick draw attacks. Like that. Like, what's her name? Setsuna? Setsuna Soul Calibur. And, Maya and Grand Blue, which you were playing before. There's a bunch of characters like that. They're always fun, though. So let's see here. We got... That feels like a reference. So you need to fight with the broom. But it's not just a broom. It's a broom sword. It's like... It's double broom. It's like... You can cut down on dirt and you can cut down your opponent. With the same tool. It's like the Swiss Army knife of accessories. It's the best. And look at the beautiful art! She's the best character ever! She's so good! I love her. Alright, anyway, moving on to the next person, Shiki Tono. Thank you for the WoW redeem. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got? Normal, boring-ass high school boy. Let's go. That was decent, but nothing special. That's pretty good. The visual effects make that pretty fun. Not super standout, but I like the visuals on it. Koma Kishima. That's pretty sick. He's a strong man, I can tell. That's cool because it actually, like, does it actually, wait, does it carry them across the stage? Like, can it pick them all the way to the wall? Really wide stage, so not really all the way. Well, yeah, there's like a new version of her coming out. I have no idea if they share the same moves at all, or if they're just completely different characters. But I know they're making it another Noelle, who looks nothing like this. This is a cool costume though. I like this a lot. This is kind of cool kick thing. That's a good move. That's a cool move. What's that? Fucking trash. Welcome to the chat, and thank you for the prop redeem. Let's get a new prop in here real quick. And, one moment. There. And actually, I'm gonna add the chat to this, so it quits wiping the chat every time I switch to this card. I think it'll still count even if I make the chat invisible. Let me see here. Browser source. Chat. Yeah. Okay, so that should do it. Let me grab a prop. Gotta go for something spooky to go with the spooky costume, I guess. Let's see here. Props. What is the spookiest prop I can bring to the show? Ah, I know just the one. I hope you're ready for real, actual terror in VTuber form. That's what you're gonna get once I have my prop on the right layer and not on the wrong layer, like I had it just now. Look, image. Here. Okay, so I can't remember if I just said it or not, but welcome, Puffin Trash, to the chat. Hope you're having a good day so far. Okay, saw you in one of the chats I was in earlier today as well. Thank you. Yeah. So the hold screen was literally, a meme, everyone. You look up from that. What a good nap. The hold screen was actually that meme everyone was sharing around. It was like, if you have one thing you want to tell me before the end of the year, I kind of kept going overboard with like scrambling it and making it really dumb. And it was like this really long thread, and by the end of it, it devolved from like, so I had a picture of me and I kept fucking with it, and I kept fucking with the text on the meme, and then eventually it just turned into a weird piece of art, and then I was like, what if I animated this and made it my loading screen? And then I made it my loading screen. Oh no, I'm a werewolf now. That's really spooky. Oh, I hope I don't fight anybody because I'm a werewolf. It's thematic and scary for the Halloween costume. Alright, thank you for the proper game. Let's get back. The true horror. The truest horror out there. That's right. Let's look at Vlad's super moves real quick here. Vlad is very big. He is a very tall man. That was boring as shit. That was like one of the least... For the character who was like the final boss, he's got a pretty boring super there. That's a lot better. Yeah, it's got a lot of extra stuff. It helps. It doesn't make up for how boring that first one was, though. Roa! This guy's missing. Remember that in the story when Arcade was looking for Roa but couldn't find Roa? Here's Roa! Surprise! We found him! Yay! We beat the mystery! So many sigils! It's Sigildon! Oh, I like the snake. The snake is cool. I feel like it needed more at the end of the animation, but the snake itself was a cool concept. Yakorima. This character has like the most insane hitbox thing in the entire game. Can we turn on the hitboxes? Do they show that anywhere here? Because I need you guys to see this, if it's possible to. I feel like it should be. I've never actually looked for the hitboxes in the training mode on this yet. I don't know if that option is around. I'm just gonna find the picture online for you real quick and throw it on the screen. To see the damage. The area of effect of her damage, it's the most ludicrous thing I've ever seen in a fighting game. Rima, there we go. One moment. So I believe the move that this goes with is, actually, no. Let's find out which move it is. I think it's that one. I think that's the move we're dealing with. See, it just kind of shakes the ground and knocks the guy into the air. So imagine, like, what do you think the area of damage on this would be? Just try to picture that in your head. You can kind of, like, see a blast radius on the ground of where she's stomping. This is the light version, the medium version, and then this is the heavy version, which seems to reach all the way across the screen, almost, which is kind of crazy. Still bounces into the air, so let's see what the actual hitbox is, and that looks like, looks like this. Oh, it has transparency. This is her, and this is the area in which people take damage from that attack. Is that not the most bullshit thing you've ever seen in your life? It's kind of amazing. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Actually, we'll keep her for later, just in case. Anyway, let's do our supers. Get on with this. Oh, also talking trash since you just got here. If you happen to own this game, you're welcome to join in. We're going to be playing online on PS4. If not, that's okay. But I always like to keep the offer open for viewers. Panda! Panda! I like the panda. Okay, that's good. Having... You do not. No problem. Just figured I'd offer. Having the panda, like, tag in and, like, join her for the super is really fucking cool. I like that. That's cute. It's a cute one. Change the stage, too. Gathering of Blood and Kia Tono. I didn't change my character. Why did that? Oh, because I changed the player 2 instead. There we go. Hey, sweetie. There we go. We don't need to see her. We already saw her because I did the main duo. Red Arcade. So this is like full vampire. Like Arcade is a vampire, but this is like, I guess, mean, angry vampire Arcade. As someone who is an expert on multi-blood multi-blood lore, Red Arcade is the angry version. That's alright. That's decent. Nothing special. That's like Godzilla End of Evangelion shit. I like that a lot. I think that's pretty fucking cool. We're gonna do that again. Sounds neat. I like it. I like it. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Saber. What the fuck is Saber? I don't know. Some weird crossover person. Am I winning, Kriya? Well, actually, right now, I'm playing against training dummies, so I would say I'm winning pretty well. But also, welcome to the chat, Kriya. Playing some multi-blood. This is the Fate Stay night. She stays the Fate really good. She's got a big sword, apparently. Yeah, the bots that don't even fight back are the best part. Okay, that made sense. What's this thing? Charge forward! And a big sword! Oh, wait, the Twitter... Oh, you read the Twitter thread? My descent into madness from a couple days ago? I was tired at the end of that thread, like, my brain just kind of, like, died. But that's why I have my new loading screen, is that Twitter thread. Okay, cool, well, we did the training run. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Let's actually jump into some real fights so I can get my butt kicked. Also, everyone should go check out Priya. She just hit affiliate recently, and does really, really awesome art, and it's worth checking out. So I'm gonna go shout out because I feel like it. I'm the streamer, no one can stop me. You read the Twitter trending? Wait, what's the Twitter trending right now? Hold on, let me check. Twitter trending. That's just explore, right? Trending. I don't know what thing in the Twitter trending you're referring to. Hopefully it was a good thing and not a bad thing. Reality star who made $38,000 a week selling farts in a jar has been hospitalized. I'm so glad I don't deal with the real world outside of VTubers and the gaming stuff, because I still don't entirely know what I just read that you said there, and I don't want to know. Yeah, no problem, Kriya. You're doing cool work, and you deserve the attention. So yeah. The less, you know what? I'm not gonna look into that anymore. Don't sell parts in a jar in general. I don't know how you hospitalize yourself doing that, but just don't do that because that's gross and weird. First gamer girl bathwater and now fart jars. I don't think what's her face hospitalized herself selling gamer girl bathwater. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I don't think anyone should get into the fart jar business at this point. Please, let's just not do that. Can I go fight people and not think about fart jars anymore? That's enough fart jars for one stream. Wrote an article and apparently she shared her diet too. Oh, I guess that. So she had a bunch of medical problems because like her diet was so jacked up because she was just eating a high fart diet and that's it. Like this diet is terrible for me. It's killing me slowly, but now I can fart really good, so I can sell really stinky jars to really sick fucks on the internet. Is that basically how it goes down? Because I don't want to live in that world anymore. A high fart diet. I hate. Look, can we just burn everything down and start fresh, please? At one point, the man was so high for Stephanie's room that she was producing up to 50 jars worth of farts. Online, no. Let's play some video game. And ignore the chat. I'm glad that the most recent comments are behind me in the chat because I don't think anyone needs to follow what's going on in this chat right now. It is a disaster. And oh, Kriya. I have a new emote. Check it out. I really like it. It's exciting. Okay, anyway. Network. Let's go. We're gonna beat people up. I should probably practice the maid before I jump into online play with her. Search for room with special conditions in battle. Oh. You must select a character before beginning a play. Oh, this is my first time going online in this game, I guess, so they're making me pick stuff. That's fine. We're gonna just go in blind with what little skill I have. Yeah. I really like it. It's the Akko Little Witch Academia one I mentioned on stream the other day. But I had to like change all of the hair because none of it matched up because she was wearing a hat and she doesn't have side bangs. But I think it worked out okay. The top right corner of the hair is not where I want it, but I probably shouldn't point out the animation issues too closely because I don't want people to stare at them. You're gonna... Ohaku! Ohaku's the cool one. We'll pick a cool outfit. Those are boring. That's alright. Isn't that just the same as the normal one? Color one. I thought I made custom colors for her. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. I like the yellow and green. Let's do that. My favorite stage. What is my favorite stage? My favorite stage is the one that's good. I like fighting people in alleyways. That seems safe and fun. And pick up bottles and break them on people's faces. You can't really do that in this game. You can't pick up bottles and break them on people's faces unless that was part of a moveset, and I don't think it is. Player match! Let's go! What player match? Let's go to ranked. I'm ready for ranked. I'm a pro at this already. Set highest rank, not S+. We'll try to keep it low level so I don't die immediately. That's where you live? Oh, that's awesome. I used to live in one. I still do my schedule card from an alleyway. So this is right next to the alleyway where the dumpsters were. But I was filming in an alleyway where I lived for a bit. It was very exciting. I got an actual apartment since then, but, you know. Alleyways aren't so bad in the grand scheme of things. Searching for opponent. I imagine this shouldn't take nearly as long as it did with Grand Blue because this game's new and should have more of an online community than Grand Blue did. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not too bad. I think most multiplayers are probably on PC, but I would imagine there's a decent number on PlayStation as well. It is a very nice dumpster. Very, very high quality dumpster. I got two of them even. One of them is a dumpster for trash and one's for recycling. That's like the luxury life right there. Player match might be the way to go. This seems to be a continual problem with these fighting game streams I'm doing is that I just can't find any online opponents. So we might just do versus AI if this doesn't work out, but I am going to give it a while. And we'll try player matches if ranked doesn't pan out. You know what I should probably do? I should probably set the highest rank to higher, but I don't want to set it to S because that just sounds like I'll explode on initial contact with anyone. That's the thing. I love fighting games, but I wish I could play NecoArc, but NecoArc is actually not in the new one yet. I'm sure NecoArc's going to get added in as DLC. But at this point, there is no NecoArc, unfortunately. Hey, I still got my favorite metas in here. I got Kohaku still. I can throw potted plants at people, and then the potted plants will fight for me. There's 2 new characters who are coming for free soon, though. Fortunately, NecoArc is not one of them, but that still leaves plenty of time for NecoArc to make it in. While I'm loading, I'm just going to find those new characters and show you, because I think it's really funny how one of them is like the most basic looking thing ever, and the other is just like high anime. Melty Blood, 3 DLC characters. I just have a picture of both of them so I don't have to paste 2 photos. I'm lazy. I'm super lazy. Oh, we got a match. We got a match. Fuck that. We're not dealing with that anymore. I'm fighting. This guy has 1,000 matches under his belt, and I have 0. I am ready to fucking explode on stream. I hate my life right now. This is not gonna go well. 1,000 matches? They couldn't find anyone closer to me than 1,000 matches? I don't actually know the story stuff, but she's the one who's really funny. This is the extra goofy name. She's also getting demolished. She'll probably have some depression after these fights are over. Alright, let's just bounce for a while. I'm okay with bouncing for a bit. That's fine, let's just keep bouncing. It's funny smells because she doesn't want the master to how she works too. But she suffers from major depression. Oh, that's fun. Well, there you go. There's your lore. I play as her because she's goofy to play as, and she's cute, but she's dying inside, so have fun with that fact. I went okay. I went okay. You know what? I did more damage than I expected with someone with 1,000 matches under their belt. I don't need a win. I just need the satisfaction of, like, landing hits on another human being. That's basically a win in my book. The cactus is great. I love the cactus. The cactus is super good. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Rematch. Let's go. Let's go. You're on a win streak. Keep your win streak going by fighting me some more. I did not mean to dash all the way up to her, but my dash is like super, super good. You can stop. You can get me out of the corner. I don't need to be in the corner anymore. I don't mind leaving the corner. No, I can, no, that's fine. I'll be over here. It was a decent match. It was a decent match. You saw it. I did okay. I did some things. There were some things in there that I was responsible for. And then that happens. But you know what? That happens to everybody every you know? That's just life. It's that the thing happens, and then you die. You wanna stop it? You wanna stop it? You can stop it now. Really, just give me a little chance to do a thing. Would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. You know, that is not me doing a thing, but I'll let you have that one. It was pretty close. I could have beaten this person, but I was a little off my game. So that's fine. That's fine. This is okay. Oh, no, we can't rematch. I was hoping we could rematch again. Not necessarily because I thought I was going to win, but because I don't want to wait for more matches. Okay, well, we'll see. There's got to be some lower level people out there. There's got to be some people who haven't fought 1,000+ matches playing this game online somewhere, so we can, like, figure our shit out. We'll see. I'll keep grabbing those DLC peoples and show you them. Melty Blood DLC. Photos. There we go. This is both of them. It's like I'm doing official advertisement because it's got a whole bunch of text on the screen. Great. I just think it's really funny that it's got designs. I can speak English, I swear. The design discrepancy between... That's not what I'm meant to show you. The design discrepancy between... This is just not going to let me add this to the stream again. Sometimes it lets me add pictures to OBS while I'm streaming, and other times it's just like, you know what? You're not allowed to have fun anymore. No more fun for you. You can't add things. Let's try this again. It might be the file format. Maybe some photo formats work and others are just kind of dumb. Who knows? Oh, wait, did this image save in some fucked up format? Probably. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're back in the game. Back in the actual fight. Let's do it. Confirm. Who are we fighting here? Is it someone else? Is it the same person again? Are we just fighting the same person again? I think we're just fighting the same person again. Alright. We'll run back. Let's go. Let's do it. I've learned a lot since we last fought. I hope you're ready for this, Lies Grissu 11. Bam! Oh, what? Do you see that? I whipped the super on you. That's right. I'm really good. And I got all the moves, like getting juggle death. I'm getting my aquatic plant disintegrated because you did too much damage to me. Okay, you know what? It'd be nice if I could get my feet on the ground. Okay, well, I got my feet on the ground. I didn't do anything with it, but that's fine. Oh, here's my corner again. I love this corner. I love this corner. It's very good. Oh, okay. You know what? It's your corner. You can have it. Really. I'm done with it. It's all yours. It's all yours. Really. Why is there only... Hello, welcome, Rocket. I would like to know why there is nobody playing this game online. This game came out a few months ago, and the online is completely empty. There's just one person online? That seems kind of crazy to me. Granted, we don't have the S Plus players in, so they might just all be an S Plus, but that doesn't seem right. There should be more people than this. It's kind of a frustrating thing. It is... Is that why? I guess it maybe because it's Tuesday is why there aren't many players. That might be it. Either so, though. It's not even late. I mean, I guess it's later for some people. It is a very, very cozy corner. Unfortunately, you know, we've only found one person online, and while I don't mind fighting them, they have a lot more experience than I do, so it'd be nice to be able to get a little more variety of opponents in there. One is better than none, which can happen with fighting games a lot of the time, so... Alright, we're dead. Okay, it's gonna kick us out again. Let's see if we can go into player matches, maybe. Oh no, we got still another round. Never mind. I was being dumb. I was trying to do a block, but I think I need to do more low blocks instead of just medium. Instead of just blocking mid all the time, I need to work on doing more low blocks, because that is usually the stuff that hits me and gets me stuck in these situations forever and ever. At least for a racing game, I don't know. Depending on the kind of racing game, like if it's Mario Kart, I can actually beat people. Thanks for that game gate. Very nice, very nice. Well, that's the thing, like, if you know how to get in on the person, you can kind of fall back on the combos, you know. I don't really know any of the matchups, or really any combos for that matter, because I haven't put a whole lot of time into this game so far. But let's get that ad going up there, if I can get it to work this time, because last time it was being a butthead. This time it's working, though. I do love me that corner. We're not going to resume ranks. I think we're going to bounce back to the move trials real quick to review what we actually have available to us. Reminds you of MVC2. Yeah, I can see that. One part it's over. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. MVC3 was that a lot of the time too. Although I preferred MVC. MVC3 was weird because there was a lot of really cool character-specific stuff, but then so much of it just evolved into like knock them into the air, do a bunch of combo damage, switch characters, knock them into the air, do a bunch of combo damage. It was just constantly the same rotation of punching them back and forth in the air when you switch party members. Like every time I went online, it was like there are so many cool things these characters could be doing, but it's more effective for them to just spam this basic mechanic, and it got really boring to me. Like, I love the game as a whole, but like the online meta, when I was playing it online, was very not exciting. Let's see, single play. We're gonna review our moves real quick. Oh, Haku. Let's see. Good guy. Played a racing game called Break Arts 2, and there's no fucking players. I mean, fighting games, most fighting games are completely dead online. It's not uncommon. A lot of games I like to play have no communities, because fighting games are, at least until recently, one of the most niche things ever. That said, there are a lot of racing games, so your player base is pretty divided there, so I can see that. That's kind of an issue with online games as a whole, though. You put too much focus on the online, and then you can't get people to play the online, you're going to have yourself a problem. Okay, so this one has a follow-up if it hits. You see there are no heroic spirits with the worst player? Wait. See there are no heroic spirits like Merlin the Dick Wizard. What? I don't know what that means, Rocket. Hey, let me know the one game I enjoy with the worst player base? Battleborn. Is there a player base on Battleborn? Does Battleborn actually have a player base? Yeah, I thought that game was like... That game didn't last very long, did it? Like, wasn't that pretty much dead on arrival and they just kept the servers around for like half a year or something? Hello, Woodside! Welcome to the chat, and I see you found the new emote, so that's exciting. Just playing some Melty Blood, practicing our stuff because we just got demolished online by the only other player on the internet. It isn't even up anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. So, and C does not have a follow-up, that's just everything big. Alright, how do I skip? This one. A lot of these things have follow-up, so this just flies and doesn't do a bomb unless you do a follow-up. Those tentacles are very enthralling to look at, so that's a good use of it here. Could be mistaken, but this game is a part of the Fate franchise. You are mistaken. You are actually mistaken. It's the same developer. It's based off a visual novel by the same team, but they're separate entities. They do some crossover stuff sometimes. Like I think Fate is so huge. I think that like they've had stuff from Melty cross into Fate, but from everything I've seen and know, Melty is just a different series by the same team. It's just the series that's it's the Tsukihime. It's based off of Tsukihime. Is the source material. There is someone from Fate because it's the same people. Yeah, it's the same team, so they made a guest character by Saber from Fate Stay Night in the roster. But it's their other property. I think they only have 2 properties, that team. Type Moon. The fighting game, it's Type Moon and French Bread, but Type Moon has Tsukihime and they have the Fate series. And Tsukihime is the source material for Melty. What else we got here? So we got this one you gotta do from up close or when they're in the air. Goes up at an angle. Auto Plant just does a spinny attack and it's kind of like pretty short range. Maid versus Maid, pretty much. Maid's the best character. Look at her though! Ohaku is so cute. I love her. And apparently she's incredibly depressed, we learned today, but that's fine. She's adorable. I mean, I wish she wasn't depressed. I wish she was happy, but at least her animations are cute. Alright, so the C line is the Fire Plant. It's so strange, the only oh no, I guess her dash forward has the cat ears too. So her dash move and her backstep, she gets cat ears for no good reason. So you can also do that up in the air. It's an amazing run, but also look how fast it is. It's like super fast. And super cartoon. It's like a Sonic, it's like the goofy Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. They just took the run animation from that and rolled with it. Alright, so we got that again, and then these moves, which we showed off earlier. I'll do them again. Because they're awesome. Is that like a Ranma reference or something? I feel like that attack is like a Ranma reference or something. Maybe that's just the outfit, but like the colors and the stuff flying around the screen, it just kind of gives me that old anime fight scene vibe. I haven't actually seen it. I watched an episode of it on YouTube like 2 weeks ago because I was thinking to myself, oh, I haven't actually watched Ranma, so I watched some, and now I know what it is. Because I was watching Invader 1 like a month ago for the first time too, catching up on all the old anime from the before times, as in before I knew what an anime was, or before I was born. I don't actually know when those shows came out. Aren't those from like the 80s? They sound pretty old. Everything. That's all the normal stuff. Okay. I think. Oh, this is like a. That's not what I meant to do, I guess. Oh, that was the all 4. Okay, do your thing. Do your thing. Expect your funny pose. So we do that, and then you have like card, and then when they attack that card, when you're in that state, you get to do one. That's like a counter attack. Yeah. Yeah, counter! Okay. Then the basic combo, which is super, super easy. So you just mash the A button a whole bunch of times. Alright, I know this stuff from there. That's fine. Return to main menu. Let's try to find a player match. Since ranked was kind of not working out so hot. Network. Player match. Search rooms. Room capacity. Whichever. Yep, just basic search room functionality. No problem. You feed those cats. Cats are more important than the stream. I may have cat ears, but I am not a cat, and I have already fed myself. But your actual cats are cats, and they need you to feed them right now. Do it. Do the thing. Feed the cats. This has 3 people. I don't know if it's only one fight at a time. But this one said NA, so it seemed like it would be a good fit. Okay, so something I always think is annoying in fighting game player matches is the lobby situation, because it's like, if you have an even number of people in a fighting game lobby, everyone should be able to match up and fight together. You shouldn't have to, like, have 5 spectators, and you can actually just have, like, a couple different games going on simultaneously. Doesn't seem like it should be that difficult. I don't know. I can't do the prop theme yet, Rocket, but after this fight, I will add a prop. Thank you very much. It's a good intro. Yeah, no, after the fight I'll do it then. Have some maid-on-maid violence real quick and then we'll take care of it. Thank you, Fun Turtle. Thank you, Fun Turtle. It was very fun, but I'm done with it now. Hey, whoa. I might actually be able to get around. I got around against someone. I proved myself. I can lose the rest of them and die easy. Okay. You've asked the whole internet to pause the game mid-match. Yeah, I don't think that's probably something you're supposed to do. It's something I know how to do either, but in general, not a good idea. Thank you for the fanfare. Oh, okay. That was pretty close. I like the green hair. It's a good look. Green hair is always a good look. You know, I don't have any sort of, like, weird favoritism towards green hair for any particular reason. But, I always approve of green-haired characters. I think it's probably the superior color that they should go with whenever the chance is provided. Is that a name speed? I think that is. As much as centipedes usually bother me, that's the VTuber. I think it is, I can't remember closely. Her design is really fucking good. It's like the one time I'll reconsider centipedes. Is it narrow speed? It is narrow speed. I know it. Am I still in? I won 2 rounds, so I guess I'm... Unless it's both players rotate, I'm probably still in this next one. Unless we did 2 matches. I actually won something online! What? Practice hits off ground? Yeah. Looks like it does. That was fun. And you're not just fighting against someone who's like 1,000 battles in. And insane. Alright, well we get another go. This is cool. Let's roll. You getting ready yet? Yeah, let's do it. So I'll do the proper team after this. Just since I won the last match, I gotta keep going. But I will do the proper team after we win or lose. Oh no, she's the girl with the crazy hitbox. That hitbox. Okay, good start, good strong start. Alright, well, I tried. I tried to throw the thing out. Yeah, it's an insane hitbox, but I'm sure people who know what they're doing can handle it. But just looking at it is the most ludicrous thing ever. You can just stop though. You can stop. You can stop though. Okay. Thanks for the punches. I love them. I love the punches. Okay, cool. Okay, well, there you go. I won a match online. Just one. Let's do the prop thing now. One memento. I will get that going. I'll just watch these other guys while I do that, you know? Instead of going over to my end card screen, I'll let you watch these people fight, because I'm pretty sure it's going to let us watch their fight. Is it? Is it going to let us watch them? Wait. Yeah, it's not me. I thought that was me for a second, but that's the other man. Okay. That wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense. Let's see. Prop. Where is my tab? Here is my tab. What is the best scary prop to add to the prop pile today? We're gonna add... Add or Wiggly? Need more Wiggly friend joining us in our adventures. There you go. Good Wiggly. Wiggly head. That's right. In this house, we love our Wigglies very much. So how are these guys doing? Oh, it's raining. That's fancy. The Miyako player is just really, really good, is what I'm getting from this. So the fact that I lost to him basically means that I lost to the best player of Melty Blood in the entire world. And that in turn means I'm the second best player of Melty Blood in the entire world. By process of elimination. So that's pretty good. You're welcome. And you get to see this cool action. This higher level FGC gameplay I am bringing you all today. But instead we'll watch them and see people who actually know what they're doing. I like that you can see the input history when you're spectating. That's kind of a nice feature. You know what? We're going to call that a Wiggly, and it's close enough to a Wiggly. I will give you credit, Rocket. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's something. It is definitely something, whatever that is I'm looking at. It's grooving for sure. It's got a big hat on it. Man. You know what though? Can't even get too mad at button spammers. If someone's spamming buttons and they're beating you, you just gotta learn how to beat it. Miyako's going crazy. Miyako's going crazy over there. I'm trying to watch the inputs on both of them. But Miyako in particular, I can tell they know what they're doing. She's gonna be at the cabinet for a while. Maybe we'll get a rematch, we'll see. These are cute sprites. I like the lobby sprites. They're nice in this game. That's one thing that really angered me with the new Guilty Gear. Wait, I'm in? Oh, okay, I'm in again. I guess Miyako left. That's weird. Maybe she was off to find someone her own level, because she was really, really good. Let's go! I wanna cosplay as Kavaku. Well, there's a lot of lag on this person. This is a laggy one. Alright. Okay. Lag makes it a little hard to time the guards, so maybe try to do some keep away instead. If I can get out of the corner. Alright. Okay. Oh, I'm not. Wait, did they lose their connection? Did they just give up? I'm gonna give them a second in case their connection's being funky. Okay. Yeah, I think they're having some internet issues, so I feel a little bad for them. In the first cosplay, there was either cosplay of Avian, Zero, or Ingram. Oh. I don't know Ingram Unit 3. But Ava's cool. Zero's cool. I've done a lot of cosplays, but I'm not going to say what they are. Because I don't want to dox myself. Not that that would super well dox me, but I don't know. There's a chance. But I like cosplay. It's fun. I haven't done it in a while, though. I've done some obscure stuff, which is why. Patlabor. Okay, yeah, I've seen the Patlabor designs. Those are cool. Alright, let's fight a big guy. Big guy, let's go. I got plants. You ever punch a plant, big guy? I bet you haven't. You will now. You ever punch me, big guy? I bet you have. Like, I just watched you do it. Alright. Kill. Not mine, though. And I forget her dash is so fast. I was trying to get a tiny bit closer and ended up like running straight all the way and down. Good shot. Doesn't help my odds a whole lot. That's fine. Should look at chat in the middle of that. What was that? Again, I'm blessed to have a super generic name, but the only way I can get doxed is if someone got my phone number or my name. I gotcha. That does help. That does help a little bit. I'm not quite so lucky. I mean, Vera Proxima is a very, very uncommon name, so, you know, it's hard for people to get my information, except for the fact that I keep telling you guys my name, Vera Proxima, on the stream every day. But it is my name. 100%. I'm actually going to back out here, though. I think we'll just do some AI games real quick and then wrap up after that. Just because, like I said, I'm not feeling super good today. So it's going to be a shorter stream. But that's fine. We'll just do some AI stuff so we can get some more matchups going on. I kind of want to try out a couple other characters, but I don't want to try everyone out online against real people if I don't know them already. Not the people, the characters I'm playing as. I'll fight anybody who wants to fight, but I don't want to go in blind with the new character. That was fun, though. I had fun with that. I would like to play this again, and I'm going to play it again. And I'll tell you when. I will play this again, not next week, but probably on the 18th. Wait, no. No. I'm probably not streaming on the 18th. I'll probably play it sometime that week, though. Or maybe I'll play it next weekend. We'll see. I'm going to come back to this after the DLC characters come out, though. Which, oh, that's right, I was going to show you guys the DLC characters, and I never did because I found a match. Let me see if I can get that image to actually add this time, because last time it did not. Properties, browse. Where did it go? Where did it go? What did you save as? Saving as a JPEG image. Okay. Alright. If you're saving as a JPEG image, then you should be showing up just fine, but you're not. I don't know what the deal with that is. Alright, OBS doesn't want me to show you this, so I'm just gonna post a link. Don't know why it's being so difficult. There you go. Those are the new characters, and I just think it's funny because how bare bones the old Melty designs are, and then like the new one they're throwing in. Hold on, what is that? Like, go here, and if you'd like to join sometime with friends. Oh! Interesting. Alright. Someone just messaging me about Guilty Gear. They were talking about that. Imagine they noticed the stream was on. Okay. Let's do some random matches. Are there any characters anybody wants to see in particular? I kind of want to try out, or because she had some cool costumes. But if there's anyone you want to see in particular, let me know. Can we set the difficulty for this? We have to do that in the settings menu. Let's find out. You know what? Okay, I will fight Saber. We'll get the hardest difficulty Saber we can, and we'll get beat up really hard by her, probably. Game difficulty 5. No, I know who Saber is. I don't know Fate, but like Saber is like the most well-known character design in Fate. Also, she was in another fighting game I played as well. I can't remember what that one was called though. It was a whole bunch of random crossover stuff, but it also had Saber in it. That one was not made by Type Moon and French Bread though. That was somebody else entirely. You know, too much of Fate. Yeah, I know nothing about Fate, but I'd really like to get into Tsukahime, which is what this is based off of. Game difficulty 5. We'll do... That's fine. That's where it needs to be. be player 2. I like being player 2. I always practice as player 2, because so many people get used to player 1. But it's nice to have some people who just train for player 2. So, you know, if player 2 is your favorite side, everyone who likes being player 1 gets to start where they want to start the round. What are the best colors? That's the best color. That's a good color. There's a 5-year period and you're absent. I mean, that's fair. That's a long-running series. Let's get Saber. Show you the alternate Sabers here. That one's really cool. I like the palette too. That one, I feel like that's like, I feel like all of those are like canon designs. Is the feeling I get, because I feel like I've seen Red Saber, and that's just like a cool, edgy version. Anyway, let's do that. Random stage, let's go. I'm gonna get demolished. This'll be good. Is Nero another Fate character? It's probably a reference to Nero if that's the case. I mean, they're probably trying to fit references to all the characters in, because it is their property, so I mean, they would know the references. Okay, what do I have? I have a kick thing. I'm learning my moves here, Saber. You're gonna have to back off for a second. Yeah, this was a good idea. There's another character in the Saber. Wait. Oh, Saber is not a... Wait. Saber is a character, but she's also a class. What's the character's name? Not actually Saber. Anyway, we're gonna be here a while, because I don't know what I'm doing, and she is hitting me like a tank. Alright, that's enough of that. Saber's a nickname. Saber's real name is King Arthur. Okay, got it. Yeah, I know they're all like based off of actual historical people. Not good. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. I know that despite knowing nothing about Fates, oh, it's a grab. I just never managed to land it before. But despite knowing nothing about Fate, I really friggin' like, oh, what is her name? She has a really sick set of armor with, like, horns. It looks like a judge outfit from, Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy 12 or something. And, she's another one of the blonde ones. And she has, like, cool, full armor. And she's one of the characters people always post fan art of, like, everywhere. I can't remember her name, but she looks really cool. She'd be my favorite character just because her armor is so awesome. Rematch, let's go. We're gonna beat you one way or another. Nope, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Alright, that was alright, that was alright, I'll take that. Let me do that one. No, I didn't say they're all based off of historical figures. I said a lot of them. I'm not an expert on everything. I just know there are a lot of historical figures in the series. just want to do the cool grab thing on your head again. Just let me do the cool grab thing. I want to do the cool grab thing. Let me do the cool grab thing. Come on. Hit me. Okay, fine. That didn't work. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Saber's son, Mordred? Yeah, he's really cool then. I like that guy. That name sounds familiar. Yeah, Mordred. Mordred's really fucking cool. Alright. Rematch number 3. We're gonna get it this time. Oh, maybe that's not always a grab. Maybe I have to go with like a follow-up to turn into a grab. Oh, we dying here. We dying. That's fine. maybe difficulty 5 was a bit much for me right now, but that's okay. We're making the best of the situation. I like how the meters by our portraits are moons. Did you guys notice that? I just noticed it. I only ever noticed them when they were yellow before, and now I see if they have actually moon phases and stuff. So, very cool. Very cool. Oh, I blocked that with my shield. What do you think of shields? I think they're pretty good. Is that me? Oh, that was me! That was me! That was me! That was me! Oh, that was pretty sick, actually. I'm a bit of a veteran myself. Thank you for noticing. Oh, I have a wall jump. That's cool. Oh, no. I'm doing so good, I can't lose now. Go! She, for some reason, Mordred refers to her Saber's son, even though she's technically her daughter and niece. Okay. You know what? I don't know the lore. I won't question it. Well, she's really cool. I think Mordred's really cool. I saw her design for a long time, but then one day I saw her armor and I was like, holy shit, that armor is really cool. That's my favorite character from the series I know nothing about. Anyway, that's a pretty good victory I got right there. I would say that was pretty baller. Let's go back to character select, see if there's anyone else we want to give a go. Try anybody else out. I can probably go like 1 or 2 more rounds here and then I'll call it for the night after that. Don't ask, you know the whole story about it. That's fine. I have another friend who sometimes comes to the chat here who's like super into Fate too, or at least he was super into Fate. But I imagine there's a number of you in that situation. That's totally fair. Let's see here. Let's see. Any other characters you want to see? I will try whatever character you want out. Fight whatever character. It's gonna end terribly, probably. But that worked out. That was like the hardest difficulty. And we managed to win on the 3rd try, so that's not too bad. I'm kind of terrified of fighting her on the hardest difficulty, so maybe that should be a challenge, just because her, the online player was crazy, but also, you know, that hitbox, that's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So maybe we'll fight her again and just try somebody else out. I think she seems cool. We're gonna mess with her. Back color. Look at a zombie there. It's like the zombie version. But yeah. So yeah, just as a reminder, next week in the same time slot, we'll be playing Guilty Gear on stream, and anyone is able to join in if they want to. We're gonna do some online stuff there too, and I'm all for player matches with anybody who wants to join. I forgot which one I was playing as. I am the one with the staff. Okay, I get it. You want to beat me up, I understand. So if you get a shield and then someone hits you in the back, you're probably gonna die. That's a fun fact for you. Fun fact, there's a different version of King Arthur of each class, and like 6 different versions of the Saber class Arthur. Wait, so are they all... she's just one of the 6 Arthurs then? Are they like different timelines or different dimensions or something? Yes, different dimensions or different time. Okay, cool. Parallel dimensions, different Arthurs. Got it. But that's the main one. So she's the one that's in like everything. She's the character I know because I see her all over the place. So that's the main Arthur from the main timeline, or at least in the main timeline. Stop it for a second. Please stop it. Just touch me. There you go. No, you're not supposed to counter after I counter. Only one counter. Only one counter per order. Thank you very much. I had a really good round. You saw the good round. It was sick. It went very well. That first round is all mine. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can take that. That's fine. Different timelines, different dimensions, different planets of birth. I don't think they've gone to planets as well, but okay. I'll take it. I don't feel bad losing to her, because I've seen this diagram and I know that the odds were against me. Right. Rematch. Yeah, I'm still learning the mechanics. That makes sense, because she countered the counter, so counter her counter. Just keep it going. I'm still figuring it out. Slowly, surely. Two King Arthurs are aliens. Interesting. I love that move. I also love throws. Finishing people with a throw is always satisfying. It's just the ultimate nope. You can finish someone with a big super, and that's cool and all, but if you can just like stop the fight by grabbing them and smacking them into the ground, that's the ultimate reward. actually was easier. I think that was easier than Saber. But that's a good place to wrap it up. I think that's alright. I'm sorry this was a bit shorter today. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather today, but I still wanted to do the fighting game stream because I'm excited to do fighting games on the schedule. Yay! Because otherwise it's a lot of RPGs for the most part, and I like fighting games a lot, so that's fun. Yeah, we're gonna do Melty Blood again in 2 weeks. So if anybody, you know, happens to pick up the game or wants to play it in 2 weeks, I'll try to make it a longer stream, whatever day we end up doing it on. Just remember, the Book of Heroes gets confused, and you're fighting to get Bob Ross added to it. Rocket, I'm not even going to pretend to understand what you were talking about right there, but Bob Ross is cool, and if we can have cool anime waifu Bob Ross fighting people, I'm all for it, so I wish you the best. It's great to have fighting. I like having fighting games on the schedule. They're a lot of fun. I was a little reluctant at first to do fighting games on here, just because, like, they demand a lot more focus, so it's a little harder to just talk with everybody while I'm playing them. But I really like playing them, and now that I've been streaming all the time, I never play anything when I'm not streaming. And so, like, I gotta add the fighting games to the lineup so I can play them again. And next week, we'll have some verses going, because I know DJ's got it, and we'll make that work somehow. But yeah, we'll do Guilty Gear next week. We're going to come back to this in the future, but we're also going to do other fighting games too. I got a whole bunch of them. I play a lot of fighting games. Fighting games are good shit. What do I have on here? Actually, we'll just check real quick. I have currently downloaded, I have Tekken. We can do Tekken sometime. I'm terrible at Tekken. This is what he would want. He would want to be an anime girl in the Fate franchise. It seems reasonable. We got the Tekken. Tekken is on here. I got the Virtua Fighter on here. I don't know what else is actually installed right now. King of Fighters 2002. I also have King of Fighters 14 because I really like King of Fighters. And then King of Fighters 15 is coming out sometime soon. I did a little bit of the beta on stream actually for that one. I got Revelator installed because it's my favorite Guilty Gear game in recent history. But I also have Strive, which I'm going to be giving a fair shot. Right here. And that's what's installed right now. But I know I've got a whole bunch of other fighting games on here too. Like random smaller titles, a lot of anime fighters for the most part. I do have Mortal Kombat, but I hate actually playing it. Street Fighter 5 I have as well as the Street Fighter Collection, which is like, what is that? It's Street Fighter. I mean, it's basically you use it to play Street Fighter 3 online and the Street Fighter Alpha games, because those are the only games on there really worth playing. There's a whole bunch of fighters. Soul Calibur 6. I got that one on here too. It's a good game. I need to play more Soul Calibur 6. I kind of forgot that game existed until I said that, to be honest. And Fate magic comes from the moon. That makes sense, because Type Moon, everything comes back to the moon with Type Moon. That's just, I guess that's a running theme in both of their games. Yeah, so we'll do more of that stuff. We'll go back to the schedule real quick before we wrap things up for the day, though. They do, but it's fun still. Yeah, I mean, as long as people are having fun with it. I really like rambling. I really like talking with you all. And obviously my focus is split when I'm playing these games, but if people still enjoy watching them, we can do more of them, because we can always talk before and after the gameplay as well. See, like, RPGs are all single player, so if we want to, like, pause and chat whenever, not a big deal. And I mean, when we're doing this offline, I like rambling. Rambling is fun. Rambles make the world a better place. Anyway, let's get into what else is going on this week for everyone who wasn't here at the beginning of the stream. Soul Calibur is great. Soul Calibur is a great game. Do I even have it installed right now? I might need to install it, but I should. This is alphabetized. Nope, this is not alphabetized. Folder's alphabetized. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm just looking at my game list. It's nothing special. Yeah, I can install it again. It's a good game series though. It's fun. It's it doesn't play anything like Tekken, but it is a 3D fighting game, and it's a good one. We'll do that at some point. Feed you more Fate lore next time. Sounds good. Well, I'm glad for the Sonic Mania stream we're going to be getting some Fate lore. Actually, Sonic Mania is at a weird time slot for me. By the way, that's going to be a lot earlier because I'm trying to accommodate. So originally, Sonic Mania I was going to do Saturday morning, and then I moved it to Thursday afternoon because there's a whole lot of streams going on Saturday. And instead of doing it Thursday morning, which I don't want to do, I'm doing it Thursday at 1 p.m. PST. So whatever that is in your time zone, that's when we're playing Sonic Mania. That'll be fun. Just playing a bunch of mods. It's going to be goofy. Friday, we're starting a new RPG, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, but it's a Nuzlocke, which means we're going to get our asses kicked and then just lose terribly because we can't get any more demons on our team, and then we just die. And then that's it. And then the game's over, and then we all regret the decisions that were made that day. Saturday, we're going to be playing Automata, which I explained earlier. We're going to do kind of an abridged playthrough, but we're going to hit all of the major story beats. Just because I don't want to have to do, 4 multiple playthroughs, 4 full playthroughs of the game to get everything. I'm going to make sure you guys get the whole story in there, but there will definitely be spoilers because we're doing the whole thing. And then Sunday, we're continuing with 13 Sentinels, which is the cool sci-fi robot game that I never shut up about. Yay! That's it for the schedule this week. I made some really awful art. I hope you like it. It's Jack Frost from the Shin Megami games, and it's also Emil from the Nier Replicant, and Gestalt, whatever. And it's kind of cursed looking, but Emil is a good boy, and Jack Frost is a jackass. So they kind of come out in the middle somewhere. So I would trust him. Is what I'm saying. That's it though. That's it. Let's go back to the main office real quick. Main office. Oh, once again, for people who aren't familiar, we got the retro office now. I'm just going to run through the new redeems, because I have fun with the new redeems. This is the retro office. Goes with the, what is that redeem called? That redeem is called the Retro Drink. Cocktail with a nostalgic flavor. Expired bleach mixed with antifreeze. Costume plus set redeem. So if you redeem that, you get a set change. We have this for the office as well as the gameplay. And then the costume would be this one, which I'm probably going to update more in the future as well to make it better. But, this is just the retro throwback one. That's exciting. Yay, everybody loves retro stuff, and it's really fun to do this. Isn't that exciting? I think that's really exciting. And then I don't have the actual UI stuff finished yet because I got busy with emotes, but we have the Mystic Vial, and that makes the fantasy one. Let's get the fantasy model out. Wow, fantasy model. Wow, that's crazy. It should show up on the screen, and it'll not be cut off because that doesn't look good. Oh, grabbed the wrong thing. There we go. Whoa, the fantasy model. So cool. Goodbye, Rocket. Thank you for coming. So there's the fantasy model. Very cool. Still got the Wiggly on it. The Wiggly is not going anywhere. Actually, the Wiggly is going to go. I'm going to put the Wiggly. It's taking a nap right now. It's had a very long day of wiggling, so it's gonna go sleep. And you guys saw the Nightmare Halloween one because we were just using it, and then we'll go back to normal. Normal Vera. We'll end things normally. I'm wearing glasses. I don't know why. Goodbye, glasses. Now we're normal, and we're going back to the office. That's that. I got nothing else for you. Expect Pazuzu vomiting rainbows with the word cute flashing behind its head to be in your emotes in the next 2 days, because I decided I wanted to fill every emote slot available to me, and all of the animated emotes are going to be filled once that one's posted. Not that I won't make more in the future, because I like making a bunch of emotes for everyone, and then you can spam them other places if you need emotes for anything. Don't spam them too much, though, because I don't want you to, make anybody angry that you're spamming stuff too much. But spam them appropriately. And I see a Koki emote in the chat. This new one that's going to be coming up in like a day or two flashes the word cute in the background. And I know that Koki really likes it when you call her cute. So that's a good place to use that emote. Yeah. And then I'm still going to make the tier 2 and tier 3 emotes, which only really apply to like one person right now, but I want to have them there so people can appreciate them if they are a tier 2 or tier 3 person. But if you're a tier 1, or if you're just a viewer, you don't even need to be tier anything. Because again, you can unlock things with your redeems, and I'm just happy to have you here because you guys fucking rule and you guys make my day. So thank you for being so much fun to hang out with, and just a fun chat. This is always the highlight of my day, and I know it was a little shorter today, and I wish it could be longer. Except I need to go lie down because I'm nauseous. But I also want to talk to you all, which is why I'm stalling for time. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the new WoW emote. I had a lot of fun making that one. It's the stream. Can't wait for the emote. Yeah, it should. It's really random how long it takes emotes to get approved. Like I've had emotes take like 5 days to get approved, and I've had emotes take like 12 hours to get approved, and it's pretty random. I think their algorithm sorts through things by color, because on my last batch of emotes, everything that was green got approved very, very quickly, and everything that wasn't green took longer to get approved. And I think it's because like they're probably searching for like, oh, well, these are skin tone colors, so let's make sure nobody is uploading pictures of penises as their emotes, and they're like checking with like their algorithm to sort so they can like find the really bad stuff really quick, things like that. Because it seems like certain colors go through approval way quicker, which is very strange. So that's the only assumption I have on that one. Great getting to chat with you from today. It was fun getting to see you. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. I wish I had more to chat about. I don't. I'm also going to try to get the. I'm going to have a little less time to work on props and like, assets for the stream in like 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to get that fantasy UI set up and working in the next couple days. And then I need to finish some art projects I've been working on and needing to finish. Like that one in the top right there, not the demon dice one next to the Pazuzu statue, but the one that's to the left of the chat with the chef outfit. It's a boa. There's a second piece that goes with that. That was supposed to be done by Christmas, and it is 2022 now, so I missed my deadline by a little bit. So I probably need to work on art a whole bunch in the next week when I'm not streaming, so I'll be pretty busy with that. But I'm going to try to make some cool stream stuff while I'm at it, because I will have a little less time to do that soon. But I'll still be streaming every chance I get. I'm still going to try to stream at least 4 days a week. Some of them are going to be shorter, and the weekend ones are going to be longer, which is how I usually do it anyway. That's all I got. I wish I had more to ramble about. That's all I have, though. Thank you, everybody. Let's find you a raid target. I think I was going to raid Karagi. Karagi is a cool Corgi VTuber, if you're not familiar with her. And for a while there, she was only streaming on Saturdays, and then she was getting to stream on Fridays and Saturdays. There's a while where she wasn't streaming at all because she had to take a break. But now she's got like, oh, hello, Ika, welcome. Unless you're already here, but if you just got here, welcome. If you're already here, welcome as well. She's back to having a full-time schedule again, starting this week, it seems like. So she's actually on throughout the week. So I have a good opportunity to raid her channel. So let's do that. She's playing Metopia. She was doing character making. She might be in gameplay now. It looks like she just started her adventure, and I see some Family Guy going on. So if you guys haven't seen Metopia, it's a very goofy game. You can make Miis in it, but like really, really detailed Mii faces. Like it's way better than the Wii Maker let you do as far as like recreating cartoon characters and stuff. We need a raid message. I guess Vera loves the corner because that was flashing across the top of the screen all day. Might as well. Makes no sense out of context, but that's fine. I don't care. Vera loves the corner. And then throw some emotes on there. Let's get that raid going. Raid. Make sure I enter this correctly. Karagi _CH. Yeah. And that's that. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. End card.